Hello and welcome to another video on my channel. And after, I think, weeks before Eurovision happened, I'm back and I want to give you like a reaction, like surprises to me from the Eurovision Song Contest 2021. And I thought, okay, how could I react to it and give you my words. And I was like, okay, probably this is the best way, because like, to which performances should I react? I mean, I know all the songs and I saw them many times, so I just give you my like 10 or 5 or 12 or however surprises of Eurovision 2021, and I look at them like as that were a surprise, not right after the rehearsals. Like, you know, that I had my ranking and everything and my predictions after all songs were released and before the rehearsals also, and I just want to look at this. So like the surprises that happened between rehearsals and then final result. And yeah, positive surprises but also negative surprises, and I think we start with the negative surprises and then come to the positive part and end this video in the best way. And yeah, I think the first surprise that was really negative to me was Czech Republic. His vocals, I mean, I liked the staging, it looked nice, it looked fresh and everything, but I was just disappointed by his vocals. This is just, I mean, it just was not enough. And I mean, a lot of people call that song a non-qualifier even after all songs were released, so even before the rehearsals. And then his vocals, like, okay, yeah, I think I jump on that train as well now. And in the end, it happened, a non-qualification for Czech Republic. It's such a great song, but I hope that they don't take it too personal, our neighbors. And yeah, just move on. They have a great selection, everything. So yeah, next time you will do better. I hope so. And then Ireland, I mean, they ended up on last place in the semi-final, so it has to be a negative surprise. Even though I like the staging idea, but her vocals weren't that great as well. I mean, she improved and it did better from performance to performance. The second rehearsal was better than the first one, and then her semi-final performance was better as well with the vocals, but in the end it just wasn't enough, and it was clearly not enough when you look at the results. I mean, as I said, last place in the semi-final. But in the end, I like the staging, I like the idea, and yeah, I still love the song. And yeah, I don't know, probably the song wasn't extra enough. I don't know, probably this was the problem. And yeah, I'm so sorry. And then also negative surprise, I have to say, and this is more about how the voting was, like 0 points from the televote. I think everyone else was like, what is going on, like, as well. And I just thought, okay, is this an issue? Are all getting 0 and then like 1, 2 to 12? I have no idea, but obviously it wasn't. But like, I mean, okay, one act, 0 points. Germany, Spain, okay. Netherlands, okay. But then when they started with the United Kingdom, they got 0 from the juries as well. So overall 0 points. I was like, how is that even possible? I mean, yeah, technically it is possible and they made it happen. But over the years, since we have this new voting system that started in 2016, I was like, okay, you have to be really bad to get really 0 overall, because it's really likely that you get at least like 1 or 2 points from one like jury or televote, but nada from juries or televoting. That's really... But I mean, was it deserved? Definitely not. It was not deserved at all. But I mean, the song is good. I don't understand it, but I mean, the staging, they messed it up, but it's still better than 0 points. But, well, I mean, I predicted them to be on the last place, to be honest. But, yeah, I'm still shocked. And Germany and Netherlands, Spain as well. I mean, me as a German, I was like, okay, hopefully we'll do a bit better with the televoting this year. Because in 2019 we got 0. So hopefully this year. I mean, yeah. 2 times in a row, 0 from the televote. I don't get it either, because I thought that we have a song that stands out and that finds an audience that votes for it. That's probably not that big, but there is an audience for it. So I thought that we might be like around the 20th place with the televote, so that we get, I don't know, 15 points or even a bit more, or 20. Wasn't about to happen. Same about Spain and the Netherlands, but well. And from this, we move on to the positive side, my positive surprises or like highlights, and this is how the audience and the green room reacted to those 0 points. How they celebrated them once again and like, hey, you're great, and this was so nice. I mean, it really proves that Eurovision is so much more than a competition, and yeah, my heart was melting during that moment when they were all like standing ovations and so on for the United Kingdom. Like, that's so kind. Yes, he got 0, but doesn't mean that no one voted. And yeah, you know it. And it was just a great, 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 great move from the audience. And hopefully this will continue in the next years, that if artists get 0 points, the audience is still like, yay, we love you. So yeah. And then also Italy is one of my surprises, actually. I mean, yes, they were in the top 5 always in the betting odds, always top 5 in the betting odds, but I never called them a winner. I was more like, okay, yeah, they might do really well with the televoting, but I don't see them really being high enough with the jury votes. And it wasn't also my cup of tea, to be honest. I know that shouldn't be a part of it, but I just have to mention it right now. But after the rehearsals, I was like, okay, I get the hype, I get it. And they were like, what, first in the betting odds, and this head-to-head race first between Malta, France and Italy, and then only France and Italy, and then in the end Italy is like, okay, they are the favorites. I understand it, why it happened. I mean, this performance, this staging, it looks nice, and it's like, oh, it has an atmosphere of like a rock concert, and looks so grand and everything. I get it, and it was growing on me a lot since I saw it live, and now it's like one of my favorites, even so. Well done. Deserved victory. Even if it's not my favorite, it's still a deserved victory. I mean, come on. And yeah, the surprise to me was that they did top 5 with the jury voting as well. A rock song in native language did top 5. And this is great. This is really great. And then I have another surprise in a good way. You might see it in a bad way as well, but I can explain to you why I decided this to be on the good side. And this is Sweden disappointing with the juries. And it's nothing against Sweden, I'm a Sweden stan, but as you can see. But let me explain you. The Sweden haters and everyone, like, they all said, yes, it's Sweden, so they get top 5 or top 3 with the juries anyways, because it's Sweden and so on. But now we saw it, no, it's not because it's Sweden. It's because they just sent jury-friendly songs this year. Jury said, no, this year we just can't. So it just shows Sweden, it's possible that Sweden does not do well with the jury voting. And it's also possible that Sweden can do better with the televoting. So this is actually a really good sign for the future, that first of all, no one can ever say again, like, okay, they get top 5 anyways because it's Sweden. And secondly, they can do better with the televoting as well. So it's everything is possible. If they send a great song, they can win. And yeah. And then my third and last surprise on a good side. My favorite one is that we had so many songs in native languages or like non-English songs that did so well in the end. Italy winning an Italian song. France and Switzerland top 3 singing in French. Ukraine 5th place. I mean, then I want to say Russia as well, 9th place. And also Iceland did so well. I mean, it was a bit like, it wasn't a surprise, but for them it's such a great result. So I want to add it as well. Finland, another rock song. It just shows that Eurovision is so much more than pop. And you can sing in whatever language you want. You can just do it. And if you're really, really good, you can win. And this is amazing. And I never had some doubts, but in the last years I was like, I mean, it's just hard to win with a song that's not in English or with a non-poppy song. But hey, it is possible. Now we saw it and this is great. And yeah, I'm looking forward for next year. And yeah, what surprised you? What do you think about results and everything? Are you excited to go to Italy next year? And yeah, let me know it in the comment section down below, and then we will see you later. Enjoy your time. And if you enjoyed this video, then give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more, then subscribe. And yeah, see you later. Bye.